So listen, I got a little bit of a story time for today's Thoughtful Tuesday. So I've been getting some comments under the videos I post on Instagram, some videos on YouTube, some um, messages in my DMs just saying, oh, I needed this video. Do you have a word of encouragement for this particular situation? I really enjoy Thoughtful Tuesday videos. And don't get me wrong, I love these comments, but to be quite honest, I did not expect to be as consistent with these videos as I have been. I started making these videos in 2020 during the height of the pandemic, in the midst of quarantine, because I needed it for my mental, I needed it for my spirit, I needed it just to keep me sane. I didn't expect it to be something that other people could also eat from and be encouraged by. But I'm saying all of this to say, over the past year, I've definitely noticed anxiety and worry and fear creep up when I do these videos. And I kind of express to like my close friends and my spiritual family that I get really, really nervous while recording. Like right now, I'm nervous while recording. I overthink sometimes, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to seem too deep. I don't want to seem like I'm going all over the place. God, are you sure you want me to say this? Maybe I misheard you. Maybe you don't want me to say this. I'm just being real, just being real. I wrote something out, but in the midst of me recording right now, I feel like it's just meant for me to let them flow through me. I was having this thought and having all of these anxieties, and I talked to God about it, and I immediately thought about Moses, right? So quick backstory of Moses. I'm going to just run through. If you want your own context, go read Exodus, the whole book. I'm telling you, it's fire. But Moses was chosen by God to go deliver the children of Israel from Pharaoh's slave, what have you. Use the right word. I ain't got it today. Anywho, God was like, go tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And Moses was like, nah, bruh, it ain't me. So anywho, God was telling him all of these things on what to do, all of these commands, and Moses asked him, well, what if they don't believe me? And I realized like, oh snap, I'm the same way. What if I say this and nobody gets it? What if I'm giving this video and nobody can relate? I may look foolish. God, you sure you want me to do this? I don't even want to do it no more. Maybe I did it on my own. And then Moses had the nerve to say, well, God, you know I'm not of eloquent speech. God ain't asked him all of that. God just say, hey, go tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And in the midst of me doing my Thoughtful Tuesday videos, it got to a point where I kept hearing, shepherd my sheep, shepherd my sheep. And I'm like, God, I ain't no pastor. Like, he was like, I didn't call you to the pulpit. I just asked you to shepherd my sheep. However that may look, through your creativity, through your words of encouragement, through this platform that I've gifted and granted you to have influence over certain people. And I'm saying all of this to say that God knows what you're insecure about. God knows what worries you, but he did not give you the spirit of fear. If God put something on your heart to say it, say it. Say it with wisdom. But the moral of this story and the moral of today's video is to use your voice. Speak up. Tell your story with somebody. Share your testimony. It may not have to be on a platform such as social media or speaking engagements. It may just be in the grocery store on an aisle with some baking goods. It may be on the phone with your homeboy, your homegirl, but speak up and use your voice. Your voice is powerful, and I know there are many quotes about the power of words, and there's a scripture that says power and death is in the power of the tongue. Yes, all of that is true, but I really, really want to encourage you to speak up. Don't allow worry and fear and anxiety to silence you, because if I'm being honest, I have a lisp. My close friends and family know I have one, but I don't know if you guys heard it, and sometimes that worries me with creating these videos. I'd rather just be in the background and create and show off clothing or show off what I've made and my gift of designing. But I've noticed the more and more I try to hide, the more and more I'm comfortable in the background. So I'm using this video to speak up and encouraging you to do the same. You don't have to rest on your own strength when using your voice. Just be obedient. Speak up, Say what it is you need to say, but use it with wisdom. I just wanted to be honest and kind of share with you guys how I'm feeling, and also let you guys know that I'm grateful that you've been rocking with me and liking these videos and sharing these videos and subscribing to the YouTube. Really didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I feel led to do this, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm scared sometimes, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's gonna convey the right message or if I may be confusing people because I'm a little ratchet and righteous, but he told me, just use your voice, shepherd my sheep, and trust me. And I'm telling you the same thing. Use your voice, do what it is he told you to do, and trust him.